After years of speculations after speculations and rumors after rumors, the next game installment in the Spyro franchise has finally been revealed. Spyro: A Realm Beyond. This is the first original Spyro game nearly 21 years after the last classic Spyro game, Shadow Legacy, which was a Nintendo DS title. Game developer Toys for Bob is back at the helm. Their previous full-on Spyro game was remaking the original Spyro trilogy in the form of 2018's Spyro Reignited Trilogy. The development for A Realm Beyond started after Toys for Bob became independent in 2024, 2 years ago, and they've been cooking. In A Realm Beyond, we see big changes to Spyro and the world around him. There are obvious changes in art style that you can tell Toys for Bob amped up their game. There is the new world Spyro will explore, much bigger than the worlds we see in the Reignited trilogy, and new gameplay features and character visuals that they wanted to expand in this title. The first being changes in Spyro's character design. Toys for Bob confirmed that they wanted to show that Spyro has grown up a bit, while still retaining his design that was made for the Reignited trilogy. The yellow mohawk on his head now resembles a tuft of hair, and he is given a bigger wingspan that will now allow him to take to the skies. You can see the comparison between his 2018 Reignited model that was used for other games, and a look at the model we will be seeing for A Realm Beyond. Back in 2021, I made a video about the possibility of Spyro being aged up and how it can affect gameplay. Imagine my surprise that it wound up becoming true for A Realm Beyond. Charging and flaming are still said to be a part of Spyro's moveset, and the new Dragon Flight will be one of the key mechanics for this new game. And we're not talking about Dawn the Dragon's flight mechanic. In that game, Spyro is kept at tree height in most levels as he flies, so he can't avoid enemy encounters. And downdrafts of air are around so that Spyro can't easily fly up to areas where collectibles are hidden. In the original Spyro games and the Reignited trilogy, Spyro could only glide in regular gameplay due to his small wings, and can only fly freely when doing speedways or obtaining power-ups. In Spyro: A Realm Beyond, we're seeing full-blown flight based on the momentum from things that Spyro can interact with. In the gameplay snippet from the trailer, Spyro is flying higher than the trees and wheeling towards the clouds. He can take flight at any time, too. He can also use his flame attack to breathe fire at objects at a distance as he flies. As we see here, Spyro uses his flame breath to light up a campfire on the ground, which creates an airflow for him to gain more altitude for his flight to reach higher areas. This is definitely a game changer for those who are used to Spyro's platforming gameplay from the original games and Reignited. Spyro is once again voiced by the talented Tom Kenny, who provided the voice of the character back in Spyro 2 in 1999, Spyro Year the Dragon in the year 2000, Enter the Dragonfly in 2002, the Reignited Trilogy in 2018, and Crash Team Racing Nitro Fueled in 2019. A story summary of the game was also posted on the official upload of Spyro: A Realm Beyond. Quote unquote, when Spyro finds himself stranded, his journey to discover a way home is interrupted by the arrival of a vicious invading force known as the Scavs. Spyro must make new allies and rise to protect this realm before it's changed forever. Feel the freedom of flight as you soar above vibrant landscapes, weave between treetops, dive off massive landmarks, and wing your way through this new realm in Spyro's boldest evolution yet. Carve your path through the skies and chain together dives, climbs, and tight turns as you navigate the world your way. Crafted by Toys for Bob, this is a new evolution of Spyro, built to send the purple dragon soaring higher than ever before. In the trailer, we are given a glimpse of the game's main villain, wearing a cloak and wielding a dark staff that makes him resemble the sorcerer from Spyro Shadow Legacy. Toys for Bob's Paul Yan mentions that this new villain's presence will raise the stakes, challenging Spyro's abilities and pushing him to new emotional depths that will see Spyro grow as a hero. At the moment, we don't see any signs of other known Spyro characters. Sparks the Dragonfly isn't even with Spyro anywhere in the announcement trailer. But seeing as the plot mentions that Spyro is stranded in a new world, he may very well be on his own. I wonder how they'll play that out, especially without his health meter Sparks with him. Maybe they'll have Spyro have his own health bar, like in Spyro Shadow Legacy and the Legend of Spyro series. The game will ship out next year in spring 2027. I hope to see more of A Realm Beyond very soon, and you all joining me on this year-long journey. The links to the interviews on the game are posted in the description below. Thanks for watching. Be sure to like, favorite, and subscribe.